Hey, what is going on, guys? Andrew here from Skidmore Fitness, back with another video. I know it's been a while. December has been a crazy month filled with lots of different things. To give you a quick update on how my fat loss is going, I'm currently down 14 pounds, and my body fat, which I actually measured this morning, is about 12%. So I'm almost to where I want to go. I want to be below 10%. But anyway, that is a quick update. Let's get into the main focus of this video. New Year's is right around the corner, and I know a lot of people are possibly stressing out about, oh, I'm dieting right now, which I don't like to use that word dieting because people get off diets. People want to stick to their calories, their calorie target, their macronutrients, but New Year's is coming up. And what is usually correlated with New Year's? Family gatherings, parties, drinking, having a good time. So what I've done is identified 7 tips and strategies to help you with New Year's, helping you to stick to your goals while enjoying yourself. That way you can start off the new year kicking 2018's ass. So without further ado, let's get to tip number 1, and that is if it fits your macros, or IIFYM. I know some people have heard this before, and it is essentially that you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macronutrient targets. If you want it to be cake, ice cream, alcohol, mac and cheese, burgers, oil, whatever. This strategy will essentially allow you to eat and enjoy yourself while still hitting your macronutrient targets and not going over your calories. The number 2 tip is going to be intermittent fasting. There's several reasons for this. I've talked about intermittent fasting before. The benefits hormonally and just for the body as a whole is astounding. But what it's going to do, especially if you're just doing it for like a one-day thing, if you just fast for one day on New Year's Eve, it's going to allow you to consume more food later on in the day. Again, if you have a caloric target to hit, if you have macronutrients you are trying to stick to, simply just go most of the day without eating anything. That way, when you do go to the friends or family's house, you do go to the party, wherever you are going, you can eat a ton of food. And because you haven't eaten all day long, you will be able to eat bigger meals, more enjoyable meals, and foods that are typically going to have that higher caloric content. A lot of dessert foods, for example. The number 3 tip is going to cover alcohol. So again, if you don't know, alcohol does have calories, 7 calories to be exact. It's not as calorically dense as fat, but it has more calories per gram than carbohydrates and protein, and they do count. So if you plan on drinking, if you see yourself drinking, just save room for those calories. This kind of ties into tip number 1 of if it fits your macros, because again, you are saving room. You are fitting alcohol into your macronutrients. And in this case, alcohol is not a macronutrient in terms of it being a protein, carb, or fat. It's its own thing, alcohol. But it still has calories, so you can incorporate that into your calories. And if you stick to liquor and things that have a high alcohol content, that is typically going to be less calories than something like a wine cooler, beer, or mixed drinks or anything like that. Number 4 is do your best to plan ahead. I know this can be hard depending on what you're doing or where you're going, but again, if you just simply have a plan and you are able to stick to that, you are extremely more likely to stick to your goals, stick to that caloric target, stick to those macronutrients, and not have to worry about overeating. The number 5 tip is make sure you get in your micronutrients, and I cannot express how important this is, especially if you plan on consuming alcohol. And here's the reason why. We know that alcohol gets converted into acetaldehyde, which that is what is extremely toxic to the body. That is what causes the damage. That's what messes up our liver. One of the antioxidants that is responsible for cleaning that whole mess up is something called glutathione. And what really causes hangovers is a lack of glutathione and electrolytes and micronutrients in general. So if you can focus on eating foods beforehand or during the consumption of alcohol, whatever works for you, you are going to get more antioxidants. You are going to be able to detox the body much more efficiently than you would if you were just drinking solely just alcohol on an empty stomach or not eating any foods with micronutrients at all. So I'm talking about things like fruits and vegetables predominantly, because those are going to have the highest amounts of those micronutrients, being your vitamins, your minerals, and I don't want you to forget about water. Stay hydrated, and you will find that you will be able to consume a little bit more alcohol efficiently and have a hangover that is not hopefully as bad as it would otherwise, but still, drink in moderation. The number 6 tip is do extra cardio if you want. If you are a guy like me, I like eating a lot of food. I love eating food. I live to eat just as much as I eat to live. I love food. I love cooking. If you see yourself really wanting to just go all out and just say, you know, whatever, today I'm just gonna eat whatever I want, screw, you know, calories, macronutrients, I'm just gonna have fun, which, you know, honestly is okay. Simply just go do some extra cardio, even if it's just a half an hour of cycling or walking or jogging, just so you can burn a little bit extra calories and it's not going to take as big of a dent on your progress as it would otherwise. Now, this isn't something that I necessarily recommend doing on a regular basis, because I think doing more cardio to eat more sets up kind of a mentality that you're like become dependent almost on, oh, I need to do cardio. If I do cardio, I get to eat more food. So then what happens if you don't end up doing cardio? You're gonna like punish yourself and like not eat enough or undereat, which is not good either. So again, this is just kind of a good one-day strategy, especially around any holiday in general. Just do some extra cardio. You'll burn more calories and you'll feel better, and you'll have a bigger appetite. So it's kind of like a win-win. And last but not least, the final tip, number 7, is hold yourself accountable. Here's the thing. If you decide that you're just gonna say, screw it, I'm doing whatever I want, I'm gonna eat whatever I want, I'm gonna eat as much as I want, that is okay. Okay, I'm being completely honest with you, it is okay, and that takes a lot for me to say, because I'm a person that I don't like to put any roadblocks in my way, and I don't want to halt my progress in any way or delay anything, because I eat my favorite foods every single day while losing fat. And to be honest, I don't really think a lot of people get to say that they are able to do that. And I'm not lying. I eat my favorite foods every single day. What does this have to do with holding yourself accountable? Well, so if you make the choice that you're just gonna woohoo and splurge and whatever, it's fine. But here's the thing, and this is where I want you to really understand and hear what I'm saying. The next day, start fresh and kick ass. As funny as that, you know, sounds. Move on and get right back on the horse. You had your fun, you had a big cheat day or refeed day or really whatever you want to call it. If you just splurged on New Year's Eve, that means that the next day is New Year's. 2018 has begun. And I want you to start it off right with whatever goals that you have. Stay motivated, stay inspired, write down your goals, come up with a plan, execute that plan, and be patient. And you will find that you can accomplish whatever the heck you want, not just with like fitness and health, but really with anything. But predominantly I'm talking about fitness and health. Anyway, if you found these strategies and tips helpful, please like the video and leave a comment down below of what you would like to see in 2018. I have a lot of big things planned. I'm going to be doing a photo shoot at the end of January. I'm going to be filming a program in February, the Total Evolution program that I've talked about in a few videos ago. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a future video, and check out my social media. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.